I'm gonna wait for a few people to get into the chat, but it really don't even matter right now. I mean, it do matter, but it don't. But I just want to let you guys know the portal is reopened. We are back. Okay. Now I get to really talk my talk. I really get to drop a lot of exclusive content. So the main difference between the members only and the Patreon. With the Patreon, you're gonna get like just exclusive content. You're gonna see me pretty much in third person. I'm actually gonna have a camera guy. You're gonna see me like, you know, at the beach. You're gonna see me doing like a whole bunch of stuff. You feel me? The main thing is, let me close this window, bro. At least one of them. The main thing is that I want to show how I can utilize my energy, and I also want to show like how like what I'm saying, how like I relate to the world. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, bro, shout out to everybody. Wait a couple more minutes. And yeah, we're gonna get this thing started, bro. Wait a couple minutes, and while we are waiting, we're going to dive into some like esoteric knowledge that I be peeping on Instagram. This is crazy work. Crazy work. All right, let me see. I'm gonna give time for the chat to build up a little bit. But yeah, once again, I basically had to do my homework as to like, all right, when you're running a channel or when you're running like a business or whatever, bro, like you have to understand that like it's just certain things that you got to do yourself. In order to build a team, you got to first like know what jobs are. Like you feel me? Basically, I got to be the point guard of MGT. You feel me? So shout out to the MGT OG. Shout out to everybody. Let me know where you guys is tuning in from. Usually, I go live. Let's say I want to say like 8 o'clock. I think that might be the typical time that I go live. Yeah, it was good. Hope your day been going well thus far. Queens. Shout out to Queens in the building. Shout out to you too, bro. Shout out to Justin in the building. So I don't know if you guys knew a lot about the members only section of my YouTube channel. Um, all right, so this is kind of like I have to like explain the history and let you guys know what time it is. So like as far as like the members only videos, if you were a member last year, all of the members only videos are still available. Everything is still intact. Okay, so all the members only videos. So if you might be new to my channel and you never watched any of my members only videos, it's pretty much kind of like the same types of videos that I drop for Gen Pop. But basically, it's just some things I don't really like to. I don't like to put out there like that. I don't want to be too vulnerable. You get what I'm saying? So, uh, due to like trolls and due to like just people hating and stuff like that. But essentially, this is like, hold on, bro. Let me close this up. Close both windows, bro. But yeah, essentially, it's more so like a lot of the stuff that I talk about are like if anybody's seen the video that I dropped today, bro, like I think it was a banger. I think it was very informative. Um, my lucid dream was crazy. Day 45 of being on retention. Um, Feeling amazing. My energy is high. I got my fruits here. You know what I'm saying? About to devour this actually. You know what I'm saying? But so last year, due to me, cause bro, I seen like a motivational video. I seen a motivational video, and I decided to reshare it on my YouTube. And when I reshared it on my YouTube, it got like a lot of views. It probably got like over like 60,000 views, which is really not a lot. But for somebody who only has 12,000 subscribers, that's kind of like a red flag. So YouTube was like cracking down. And I'm gonna get to your question in a second, bro. Have you ever experienced being in a big ass university in your dreams all the time? all the time, bro, all the time. And we're actually gonna get into that. We're gonna be talking about how the portals. There's some multiple portals are opening up right now, multiple, and you got to be locked in. You got to have enough life force energy. You have to understand, like, when you're charged up and when you're not like boggled down by your sexual your sexual desires and stuff, and you can transmute that energy into something positive, you will be leaving this realm of reality. Specifically when you go to sleep at night. Specifically when you go to sleep, or if you can meditate. If you go outside, you're in the sun, you can meditate. You actually can have a out of body experience. But yeah, basically how my channel got demonetized was I reshared a motivational video. People loved it. A lot of people was commenting on it, and then that just drew a red flag in for YouTube. They're big on like content, and people, because a lot of people are lazy as hell, bro. A lot of people will take. I'm pretty sure it was a lot of times people will take. They'll screen record my videos, post it to some private channel, some bootleg Moody Star channel, and essentially they would be getting views, and people would be they would benefit off of the face of like what I'm talking about. But just recently, from here on out, you have to be original with your content. So there's no like trying to steal people's content. Or for example, if you hold on, put this on do not disturb real quick. For example, if you take content and, like, you know how like people will take a viral video, and you probably seen this before, somebody doing something viral, and then like up top there'll be like some dude, he's not even saying nothing. Shut the hell up, what the hell? He's not even saying anything, and essentially, runs up a whole bunch of views and stuff, and they benefit off of that. But like YouTube then changed that up. Like you have to be like original now. You got to have your own edits, have your own thing. So, so basically, they ain't warned me, and they demonetized my channel, and because of that, Patreon also got demonetized as well. And I had to do my research. So now, you can look it up right now, patreon.com/Moody Star. Um, and when you go to the page, it's going to say Moody Star 2. Now, I also have exclusive content there as well. I literally had this in the vault for about 6 months, 7 months. So there's 5 videos specifically that's very powerful. I really can't talk about too much stuff on YouTube per se, but on Patreon I can really speak more of my mind. So if you want to get more content like that, visit the Patreon, or you become a member on the Patreon site. For members only, again, I have a reservoir of videos, the same videos that was there from last year. They are there now, and I have a lot of plans, bro. I have a lot of people that I'm going to be interviewing. This going really, I like to get like a perspective from women, not only just women, but also like other successful guys who have done this shit. You feel me? Retaining their energy, just a whole lot of stuff. So I'm very excited. I'm First of all, I want to thank y'all just for rocking out with me. I want to thank y'all just for being patient with me, and it's just good to see. It's just good to see that, like, it's gonna be a lot of like great energy, a lot of great ideas, and the main thing is politicking, uh, steering each other in the right direction, and then just making sure we raise our awareness, we raise our elevation, we raise our vibrations. Um, for a long time, like for me, for example, I'm not just a typical content creator. I'm really not. I wish I was low key, because a lot of content creators be doing a lot of foul stuff outside of the camera. But with me, it's kind of like a practice what you preach. If you don't live what you talk about, then you're being fake. You're selling a lie. You get what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, my Patreon got is back up. My members only is back up, and yeah, it's a lot of videos that I wondered. I'm like, damn, did they delete my shit? You feel me? So shout out to everybody in the building. Justice said, would love to see a collab with Dante Young. I don't know who Dante Young is. Maybe I'll look up some of his videos and then we go from there. And then also too, for the members only section, um, we have what I'm gonna do is because I go on this thing called like Live Me. Is it called Live? I forgot the name of the streaming platform, but that's a platform where like once I send you the link, you know if anybody that watches my channel and if you have different questions and stuff like that and you want to chop it up, we can go live there, right? Go live there. I'll upload it to the members only section on my YouTube channel. So if you, so that way, like you feel me, any type of like questions or anything, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't like to leave a lot of y'all on red in the comment section, but it be too many people asking me all these questions, and I'm not annoyed, but bro, this is kind of like I should be like this is it's like advice nowadays or good advice is not free. You got to pay something. And I've been giving out free content, free advice even after my shit got demonetized. I'm really doing this because I really want to just, I do it because I enjoy it. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, in order to grow, in order for this channel to grow, in order for me to really stream like how I want to stream, in order for me to become like one of the first spiritual YouTubers, streamers type of deal or whatnot, it's you got to pay for it. It's money that goes into that. It's money that goes into the equipment, the cameras, the quality. So join me. You feel me? Any when you become a member, you don't have to worry about like no donating to the Cash App. Now, if you still want to do that, you're free to still donate to the Cash App or PayPal or whatnot. But becoming a member makes it a lot more easier for me to put out more content and then reinvest the money into the channel. And then literally, you are building this channel. You're gonna see how it's gonna grow, and you're gonna see if you want to be a guest on the channel. You feel me? You're free to do that. So shout out to the Bronx in the building. Shout out to Harry. Shout out to everybody in the building. This is usually if I do go live, it's usually between 8 o'clock, 8:30 nighttime. I see I get a lot more engagement and a lot more people. But this is just a general announcement, bro. The links are in the description. Um, check it out now. There's members only videos that are available right now, and there's also content available right now on Patreon. Now, the 1 hour crew, I know that probably maybe you guys don't have the money like that, and that's okay. I totally understand. I'm not gonna overwhelm the general population with dropping videos that last an hour. You feel me? So if you really want to get the hour-long videos, the uncut, the raw, with everything that's included, all of those will be on members only. You guys, and then also too, members only, y'all will get videos first. So a lot of the stuff that I'm gonna post to general population, you know, on Patreon and on the members only, y'all gonna get it first. Y'all gonna get everything first, and then essentially I will still drop. Now, let's say, worst case scenario. Again, you just don't got it like that. That's cool. I'm not gonna leave you guys hanging. Okay, I'm not gonna leave you guys hanging. But then again, at the same time, like I said, I have to build this channel. So again, I can't keep putting in all this work, dropping all these videos, putting all these hours, and the channel's not growing. You see what I'm saying? So thank you guys for being patient. Late to the party, gang, was good. So basically, bro, uh, I was just going over how like the portals have reopened again as far as like my Patreon and members only. All the members only videos that I had posted from last year, I thought they deleted it. I thought they took it off the map, but they are still there. And I'll give you guys an example. I got two phones, one for the ones and one for the home. All right, hold on, here we go. So if I go into my other YouTube channel, right? Ah, there I am. I'm live right now. I'm live right now there. It's embarrassing. All right, here we go. So if I go here, right? No, no, no. We not talking to you, blood. Actually, I could just post it right there. Actually, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post the link. Let me post the link in the chat. So just in case people are late to the chat or whatnot, I just post the link in the chat. And again, this is a good way to any questions that you got, any type of suggestions or anything that like guaranteed I will respond back to it. Okay. Again, it's a little bit overwhelming. Sometimes, I got to cipher through the people who are serious and who's not serious. It's a lot of trolls. It's a lot of people who appear to be who appeared to be like genuine, and then the whole time they was just trolling. Whole time they was just talking shit. Whole time they was just hating all the time. So this is why a lot of content creators have Patreons or have members only. You feel me? So let me post. Let's go here. We're gonna post. Now I'm gonna go into the live real quick. Turn this down. Shit, I seen the Patreon link. You leaving YouTube gang. Real OG member here. I'll subscribe. Fuck it. And the thing about it, bro, is I don't want to say that I'm like actually full time leaving YouTube, but again, dog, like it's like the stuff that I want to talk about, they be censoring me. Sometimes I would post a video and then they'd be like, "Nah, bro, you can't talk about this." And it's just like, really? This is what we're doing right now. So yeah, so I posted it from my other YouTube channel. It'll be in the chat somewhere. It'll be in the chat, so it'll pop up. But yeah, um, yeah, definitely check out the link for Patreon. Patreon about to be stupid lit. It's about to be stupid lit. The only reason why I even slowed down, which is doing certain things, is because the only it's because like I don't like that Patreon shut down and they ain't even tell me why. They ain't give me no reason why, and I'm doing everything by myself. Usually, a lot of these content creators, they got like team, they got actual human beings like doing stuff and putting stuff together, clipping videos and stuff like that. So as the channel grows, as the members grow, you'll see the quality, the content, everything is going to be great. But like I said, gen population, don't don't fret. Okay, generally, if you don't become a member today, that's cool or whatnot. But you know, I still have like some content, but going live, any questions that you got, you know, uh, I'm gonna devote going live on my members only section. We're going live at least 3 times a week. One time for general population, and of course 3 times a week for the guys who are really serious about this journey. And when we develop this relationship, it's going to help me sharpen up myself as far as my life, and it's going to help y'all sharpen up yourselves as well, and you guys will be heard. Any type of question, any type of stories that you want to share, you get what I'm saying? But a lot of people are just hopping on my videos asking these questions. I'm like, nigga, that's usually you'd have to pay for, at least for what do you call it, like a private session, you know what I'm saying, like a video call and stuff. My dog said, "What portal?" So portals, by my definition, portals could be anything, bro. You feel me? You open up a girl leg, that's a portal. You go to a different room, that's a portal. But what I mean specifically on the title of this live, portals, I'm talking about like the different avenues of content that I have in the vault. It's been sitting in the vault. I thought they deleted this shit, and I was so mad, bro. I'm like, dang, how dare you guys delete some of my hard work? So I recently just got it back up, the members only section on my YouTube channel. So I'd say the members only YouTube channel. It's it's more for connecting, more for us going live, me talking about more of the esoteric knowledge of practicing retention, fasting, eating healthy. There's somebody who suggested, like, they asked me on the video today. They asked me if did I ever try Blue Lotus yet? The Blue Lotus tea. I haven't tried that yet, but it's on my list. Listen, when I start taking CMOS, when I start taking these blue lotuses, when we really get when we really tap into this energy, bro, my dreams, dare I say it, can become movies. Don't be surprised. And this is another reason why, I'm doing the members only, dog. People be stealing my ideas, bro. People will steal my ideas. Don't give me no credit for it. And it's just be like, yeah, I can't. Like, even God told me. God said, like, bro, you can't just be. You feel me? Someone said blue variant. Please look into it for sure, bro. I'm gonna look into, like I said, anything that, because you see, the powers that be, the government or whatever, or whoever you want to call it, they only think that, like, or they only say that, like, marijuana or mushrooms, those are the only psychedelical plants where you can actually, go into different realms, and you could really see life for what it is. But I've always heard stuff about blue lotus and just different plants that does the same, and it's a lot more healthier too. You feel me? It doesn't have like no bad crash or anything like that. So when I have those experiences, bro, best believe, members only, y'all gonna get it first. You feel me? Y'all gonna get it first. Y'all gonna hear the complete story. I be having so many lucid dreams, like, it's really not funny. Like, I don't know if I be having these lucid dreams in order to create content within this realm of reality, but it's too valuable for me to just be talking about every day and then people stealing my content. You see what I'm saying? So so again, I'm very excited. Um you guys are actually, this is like the next level of me leveling up, because I had leveled up before, and then they was hating on me. You get what I'm saying? So, with that being said, we gotta move smarter, bro. We gotta move smarter with our energy, bro. Also, too, I'm gonna be going over, like, the dark psychology of women. Um, this these don't, like, the dark psychology of women. That'll probably be on my Patreon. I don't want to come off as negative, but we gotta talk about how women are wired and how they move. It's not really a secret, but it's like guys don't realize, like, a lot of the stuff, like, we do, or a lot of the attraction that we have, like, women are really just kind of it's like conditional. Women, not all women, but I say about like 98.2.9.68,000% of the women out there, uh their love is conditional. It's based on whether or not you can provide, like, emotional support, financial support. um the very second you lose your car, the very second you get jammed up, the very second you have like a mental breakdown, it's just not in a woman's DNA to uphold a man and uphold that baggage, because women, they are themselves are very, emotional and stuff. So they change every day. They wake up and they're literally almost like a different person every single day. They be going through periods and stuff like that. Again, they're not bad. They're not bad per se. It's just like how they are wired. A woman, for example, a woman will listen to how she feels versus what you say. She's always going to listen to her emotions first. Your words mean shit. She listens to how she feels first, and based on how you say the words, this is why it's very important to um move with the life force energy that you're supposed to move with. You're supposed to move with confidence. You're supposed to move with leadership. You're supposed to stand out. You're supposed to be bold. The very second you beg for her, The very second you want her validation so much, the very second that like it seems as though like you're hitting her up more, like it seems like there's like a chemical reaction within a woman's brain. It's just like, oh, I'm not attracted to you no more, and that's why they leave you. And sometimes they'll mentally check out months before like they actually break up with you. And that's happened to me plenty of fucking times. It's like usually when I attract a woman and they be like, oh, I want to be with you, da da da. The very second that I give in and now I start, uh, you know, actually developing feelings for them, that's when everything just kind of goes down. Now, is there anything wrong with developing females? De- is there anything wrong with developing feelings for a woman? Not at all. But you just have to know how to still care for them. But you have to understand that like there's so much stuff going on within the mind of a woman. So you have to know how to master the art of like control, not only controlling yourself, but the master attraction. Attraction is something that you work on every day. Attraction is something that like if you work on yourself, if you continuously work out, if you continuously are about your business first, she will always look up to you. She will always want to be in your life. The very second that you take off from work, take off from playing basketball, take off from working out, and now you just want to lay around with her or you want to watch her show because she's saying every once in a while is not bad, but like when it becomes like an everyday thing, that's when she's gonna start to slowly lose interest in you. So more so the Patreon, it'll still be esoteric knowledge and stuff that I talk about, but it's gonna be more so. I like put it like this, bro. I got a whole bunch of exes. I have women who have hit me up and have said, "Why are you talking about me in the videos and all with the neck roll and shit? Like, why are you talking about me in the videos and shit?" I'm like, bro. First of all, I'm not talking about you. If the shoe fits, then wear it. But I'm not talking about you. So if like in order for me to like express myself freely without being judged or without saying like, "Oh, I'm just a woman hater" and stuff like that, because I'm not a woman hater. Shit, at the end of the day, you know, I'm trying to develop myself and carry myself in a way where I know a woman is always going to want to be in my life. I'm telling you, a lot of stuff is conditional, dog. Like once you lose certain things, yes, the shit might be good now and stuff, but you feel me? You feel me? We got to talk about it. And am I red pill? No, but I do understand where a lot of people who are in the red pill community. I understand where they come from. You get what I'm saying? So when you master the art of attraction and knowing how to, play the role of just like being your own unique self without, yeah, you're right. You got to stand for something. Like once you are like your own unique self, everything is going to work out in your favor. I promise you. You can't lose yourself in love. You can't lose yourself in the mix with your jobs and all of that. You can't lose yourself. You gotta like remain centered. Get what I'm saying? So I hope you guys understand that. So like I said, the goal is the initial goal is for general population. I'll still go live. I'm still trying to find the right times to go live, so that way like people get a chance to get ready, and that way y'all can chime in, drop your comments, drop where you tuning in from. I get a lot of people from the UK. I get people from Canada. Like one of my other lives earlier, to maybe I think last week somebody was checking in from the six in Toronto. You feel me? So this apparently this channel is kind of like worldwide. So shout out to everybody that's not in America, but shout out to everybody that's in America as well. But yeah, bro, I'm excited. Super excited again. Um, I don't think I ever seen a content creator do something like they probably have. They probably have. I don't know, but usually a lot of the people who I come across, they're usually their fan base and everything is already developed. They got thousands of views and thousands of people and shit, and it's just like a whole bunch of. So me, I'm organically building this from the ground up by myself. You feel me? This is MGT, Moody Gang Team. This is a team at the end of the day. I don't want people to feel like you aren't a part of something. You know, this movement is essentially to raise your frequency, raise your vibration, raise your awareness, become a better man. As far as like if you are, once you get into a relationship, once you do have kids with women, let's say, you know, there's a lot of guys right now who are quote unquote trapped because they got somebody pregnant, and all of a sudden like she doesn't want to be with him no more, and now she's using the kid spitefully. Like I know somebody right now, like he got played like an accordion, my nigga. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't personally know him, but I just knew what the game was. I'm like, bro, how you a whole, you know, you got your whole career. This dude has a good career, benefits and all, right? He moved in some shawty in who was in multiple relationships within a year. He felt like he basically took her from somebody else and he was gonna save her. I'm like, bro, you are so green. Meaning like you are so young. You don't even understand what's about to happen. Like I watched it. She moved in with him in his house. He got her pregnant, and within a month she left. She left him. High and dry. I don't even know if he was around for when the baby was born, which is crazy work. You see what I'm saying? So, me personally, I ain't trying to get caught up like that, bro. You know how like girls are afraid, like, oh man, this guy is gonna trap me into having a baby. Now, nowadays, women are moving in their masculine energy, and the reason why they're moving in their masculine energy is because there's a lot of men that lack the masculine energy. So women now are being like Megan Thee Stallion. You know, women. There's a lot of women who what's the word? There's a lot of women who defend Meg Thee Stallion right now. I still have people commenting on the post that I shared when I said that damn Meg Thee Stallion is being passed around like a 3.5. First of all, what's wrong with the 3.5? People like a 3.5, right? 3.5 of that gas, right? What's wrong with that? But apparently, I had a chick comment today. She was like, oh, y'all hate to see that, and y'all niggas is big mad that Omega's doing the same thing that y'all doing. And I'm like, first of all, who's mad? We laughing at this bit. Well, I'm laughing at her. I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying? And she said something like, oh, why don't you post Nick Cannon and all 37 of his kids? I'm like, actually, I actually made a post about Klay Thompson and how he was dating all these famous hosts, because Klay Thompson been around too. And again, I don't give a damn what nobody say. You feel me? It's normal for men to have multiple women. It's normal. For women to have multiple dudes, that's not normal. It's just not. Men is like, when it's time to settle down, even as a woman who has a son, like the main question that I hear a lot of guys say is like, okay, you're defending Meg Thee Stallion. She's doing all of this stuff. She's going from dick to dick and all that shit, right? If your son was of age and you're the mom of your son, would you allow your son to date Meg Thee Stallion? And a lot of them win. A lot of them win. So it's like the whole double standard thing is like, it's just annoying. I don't even want to have no debate about that shit because it makes no motherfucking sense. Nobody's gonna admit to being wrong. Number one, women get to move the bar, and you feel me. And it's more so the modern day women. It's the women who don't value their sacredness. The more sacred a woman is, the less body she has. I'm sorry, she's naturally more attracted. Like men find her more naturally attracted. It's like a basketball. If you see two basketballs, one is all beat up and it's been around the block and it got a titty in it, versus like a brand new Spalding basketball, you feel me? It's already been broken in and the basketball is good. It has great grip, but it hasn't been outside. It's been in the gym. This basketball has been in the gym. It's been around. It's just as old as the first basketball with a titty in it, but the first basketball with a titty in it has been outside. It's been all in the mud. It's been all in the people's driveways and shit. Got ran over by a truck and it's still here. That's Meg the Stallion. The ball with no grip, exactly. The ball with no grip. The shit's worn out. The shit is worn out. So guess what? Which basketball are you going to pick? You gonna take the non-grip basketball? Or are you gonna take the basketball that's been in the gym, it's been sacred, it's been around for 10 years or whatever, 20 years, 30 years, still got nice, still got the laces. Let's be real about this shit. And this is why guys clown women when they try to be like us. But then women try to stand up for them and say, oh no, we can do what y'all can do. But the very second men try to do what women can do, we can't do what women can do. Universally, we can't do that. I seen another female, she posted men couldn't handle having a baby. Men couldn't have they she said men couldn't handle having a baby or having a period. I'm sorry. God didn't design us to even go through that. So you might have to take it up with your creator about that. I don't think you get what I'm saying. Like we're it said just said doesn't matter. We're made to do. It doesn't matter. We aren't made to do that. Exactly, bro. Like that's just what it is, bro. So this is the society that we live in, bro. Now again, out of respect. Now I'm not trying to be a simp ass nigga or be one of them niggas that's like, oh no, empowerment woman. If you want to be a whore, if you want to suck 30 dicks in 10 nights, you go ahead and do that. It's nothing wrong with that. Are you are you kidding me? Do I need to go back to the basketball analogy again? The basketball with no grip that's been outside, that's been around Carl Ranches Park, Lincoln Park. It's been to the Bronx. Even it, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying basketballs can't go to different places, but I'm telling you, bro, like, you feel me? The same basketball, the same make that has been in the gym. That's what I'm saying. It's just better quality. It just feels better. More people gonna want to play with that basketball. That has the grip. Once the basketball loses grip and stuff, and it's got getting worn out, like come on, dog, it loses its value. It's like a car. As soon as you take a car off the car lot, the value depreciates. The more mileage, the more miles that a car has. If a car has what 150,000 miles on it, versus a car that has 60,000 miles on it, which one is more valuable? There's so many examples within the matrix that is showing that, like, bro, like, it's certain things that guys can get away with, and there's certain things that women can get away with. But at the end of the day, bro, like, don't try to attack or try to shame. Because here's the thing: women will think that like, oh, men are shaming women because women are being whores or being promiscuous, and it's not even a matter of men shaming women. It's like you can see it throughout various examples within the universe is telling you. You feel me? The universe is actually telling you, like, all right, cool. Being sacred is where you want to be. Now, am I saying like, is it okay for men to be male whores and have 10,000 women and shit? Like, granted, it's in our instinct, it's in our DNA to do that. We can do that, but is it like the most healthiest thing to do to be? No, it's not. I'm not gonna sit here and say that like, nah, bro. Like, yes, it's in our DNA, it's our instinct to like have multiple women and stuff, but at the same time, we still have to have a level of discernment, and we can't just stick our shit in anything. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to say one gender is righter than the other, but just look around, look at the various examples within the matrix. God speaks to us in so many ways. So many ways. God shows, God can speak to us in so many examples. And am I perfect? Hell no, I'm not perfect, bro. I'm not perfect. Nigga, I used to be a simp. I used to be a male whore. I used to, you feel me? I had to learn from my mistakes though. And being a simp and then trying to be mad at the world and being like 10,000% red pill, that shit ain't ever getting me nowhere, bro. What got me somewhere was when I started focusing my energy on myself. When I started taking a step back from, utilizing my root chakra the wrong way. You feel me? Once I took a step back from everything, and I'm like, you know what, bruh? The only reason why I even got into like crazy addictions and stuff like that was because I didn't value myself. Women, to be real, I'm gonna keep it a bean. And again, this is what I'm talking about. I'll go more into details on my Patreon when it comes to the psychology of women and stuff like that. But shit, women made me feel like I was like worthless. And I'm like, nigga, I'm being a nice dude. I'm complimenting you. I text you every day. What's wrong with me? But see, I ain't have no brothers growing up. You gotta understand the dark psychology of women. You gotta understand that like shit. You have to be separate. You have to make her miss you. You gotta make her want you. That's like the chemical reaction within her brain literally will say, damn, I want this nigga. He ain't text me all day. He ain't call me all day. What is he doing? You see what I'm saying? So again, I'm not on here complaining about that shit. Like at the end of the day, bro, if women still want to be whores and shit, I can't stop that. I can't stop that. Y'all do what you want to do. I just know I'm not gonna associate my energy with you. That's it. Y'all free to women are free to do what they want to do. But like let's not act like you feel me, how some of them move has really uh discouraged a lot of men. You feel me? Discouraged the hell out of, and it's like now we get secluded into this space where it's like we forgot how to talk to women. We don't even know how to associate with humankind type shit. So I got tired of being, because low key I kind of we some of the guys kind of got bullied into just accepting certain things, and it's like if you accept that and if you don't put yourself first, then the matrix is gonna play you. The matrix is gonna hold you. You feel me? The matrix is gonna use you for your energy, use you for your money, all of that, and you're not gonna get nothing in return. So why lay down and just say, okay, cool, we're gonna do this just because. Now, again, there's certain times. Let's say, for example, you've been in a relationship with a woman for a year or two. It's not masculine to argue with a woman. It's not masculine to raise your voice. It's not. Sometimes you gotta let them have they time to speak. Let them give them time to cook. Let them be heard. It's a balance. It's a balance. You feel me? Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. It's a balance. But the very second she loses respect for you and she talking crazy to you, and she still wants you to sit down and go through all that, then that's it's totally, yeah, nah, game over. And then also too, you got guys who exist who be doing this, who just make guys look so bad. I don't respect the guy who puts their hands on a woman, bro. I'm sorry. I never put my hand on a woman. The closest I got was maybe like a get off me type of shit, type of deal. But even when it got to that, and I was young and dumb, I was like, kind of like mushed her off me a little. I was young and dumb. But even with that, like I learned my lesson from there. I'm like, oh shit, if the argument gets up to a certain level, then it's like, nigga, I'm out. I'm walking away. I'm walking away. You see what I'm saying? I'm walking away. I'm not finna sit here and put my hands. And the thing about it, that's what I'm saying. There's guys who put their hands on women. There's guys who gaslight. There's guys who are lazy, don't listen to their woman and stuff. But yet, for some reason, some of these women don't want to leave these men. And a lot of times, the women don't want to leave these men is because probably these men put these women in a position for a woman for them to totally put your they put, how should I put it? These men will make a woman feel less than just like less than nothing, and then these women turn into beasts. They start learning from you. You see what I'm saying? So let me see. Let me look in the comment section. Yeah, or two. She already know better, or I'm gonna make it sense of her, and that's why you having problems. And which one? What do you mean? Which one are you? Like, what are you talking about? But yeah, bro, that's the thing about it, dog. Like, shit. That's why I'm even single right now, bro. Like, I know, to be totally honest, dog. It's like when you raise your frequency, you raise your vibration to a certain level, like you will demand respect. You don't have to worry about a woman arguing with you and shit. If all of your shit, all your ducks is aligned and stuff, the very second she move out of order, you ain't gotta deal with that. You move with an abundance mindset. You see what I'm saying? And I'm patient, bro. I'm a late bloomer. I'm a late bloomer. You feel me? I'm late as hell. Late to the game. I'm late to the game, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, but you know, again, I don't really. You got that part of the matrix, and again, I'm not gonna lie, dog. Like, this is why I don't like to talk about red pill and who's the prize and shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit because I'm so invested within myself. I'm so invested within my inner world. Every time when I astral travel, real shit is happening. You feel me? Real shit is happening when I'm astral traveling. Like the word, like yes, this reality is real, but then you also have alternate realities. You have parallel universes. Y'all think this shit is made up, and y'all think it's just like smoke and shit like that. You feel me? But nah, man. I know for a fact. Watch the video that I dropped today, bro. Or when you have some time, watch the video that I dropped today, bro. Sober, lucid, and I seen a dead body within my dream. I seen a dead body within the dream. I be traveling, bro. I be traveling for real. How the hell do you see? I ain't never had a woman in a dream call me out, say, come up to this pillar, walk over here, and you feel me? I'm not trying to spoil the video, but you feel me? I ain't never experienced that shit before. And throughout the video too, I read about because I looked up the meaning of my dreams. Watched the video and I talked about how it broke down everything within the dream and it's crazy work, bro. He said God trying to tell you something. On SR, you could see a woman flaws in her eyes easily. Sometimes it could be a turn off. To be honest, it can be hard. Being sober, my dreams be extra lucid for real. No cap. This is why I don't really like. Even if you do use marijuana, like I said, I'm gonna make a video about the truth about marijuana and food. Y'all be on the lookout for that one. I might actually make a whole like presentation about that one because that's like the biggest thing. Really, food is the biggest thing, but I notice a lot of people they love their weed, and there's nothing wrong with that. But me personally, dog, like I don't even really like to smoke at night. If I do, I'm currently sober right now, but I ain't trying to miss out on some of the blessings and some of the visions that I'm gonna see when I go to sleep. I really don't want to miss out. Uh, Going back to the comment, Justin said on SR, you can see a woman flaws in her eyes easily. Sometimes it could be a turnoff, and it could be hard. Funny thing that you said that about seeing a woman like having eye contact. If you can hold eye contact a little bit longer than the average Joe, that right there is a first of all that's confidence, and secondly, you low key might intimidate her and stuff. But like if a guy sees a woman and she's bad as fuck and you look at her and then you kind of like look away, that's showing that like you ain't even ready for that type of aura. Miss the divine things when you smoke, in my opinion. Like real talk, bro. Like it's a lot, man. It be a lot of stuff that I don't even be trying to look for information. I don't be trying to look for certain videos on YouTube. I don't be trying to see certain posts on Instagram, and it's just like I can't make this up. I just read. It's like I'm in airplane mode, but it's like divine timing airplane mode, and shit just comes to me. Different types of videos, different types of information comes to me. I'll be like, I ain't really asked for this, but yeah. Okay, I'll take it. Shit, you gotta tell me twice. But the very second that, like, if I'm smoking every day, every night, if I'm eating BS every day, every night, it's just making more. It's just making me more spiritually heavy, and it's making me more present here. And it's like you already know this is the devil's playground, bro. So your version of freedom or happiness may have to come in the form of drinking water. I mean, drinking alcohol or smoking or whatnot. Like the shit that it to me, it always leads me to being frustrated and mad at the world. I'd be mad at myself, mad at the world, crash out, go crazy online, getting off to pixels on the screen over and over again, and it's like it's just stagnant negative energy. You trying to feel good, but it's like even the devil's playground, a lot of the stuff that should make you feel good, like it don't last. You can't really maintain that. You get what I'm saying? Always because I know I'm stuck in my root. Bro, look like old block. Uh, was that Ellie Eligio Nature Boy? That's crazy as hell. But yeah, bro. So that's what I'm saying, bro. It's just like I was tired of being frustrated. I'm like, shit. Even if I was to play the devil's game, dog, this shit ain't shit. This shit's it's deceiving. It's like I don't really it don't do nothing for me, but just make me mad. So it's like, why should I continue to make myself mad? Why should I continue to snowball in the wrong direction? It don't make no sense. Let me go sit my ass down. Let me meditate. Let me be sober. Let me get out of that habit. Let me go outside. Let me get some sun. Let me vibe. And when I get to that point of like vibing and really just finding my true purpose, and then also, and this is how I know, like it's like okay, I'm journeying, I'm flowing through my akashic records. I'm gaining confidence without even having to deal with toxic individuals. What is there to complain about? And then, bro, the astral travels too. It's not always positive. Sometimes it be some messed up negative stuff, but that's probably because whatever they put in the air, they spraying in the air, or due to the Wi-Fi, 5G, 6G. I heard 7G is out now, or at least in China. And they also have different machines where they can actually monitor people's dreams. I feel as like if you're vibrating low, they can easily monitor your dreams. But if you're vibrating so high, they don't even know where you're going. This is why, like in one of my lucid dreams, I had like a lucid dream, and then I had like another one where it seems as though everything was negative, and the police or the galactic police or whatever you want to call it, they exist. And it's like, okay, they seen that I traveled outside of the realms where I was supposed to travel. They was trying to lock me up. They had me in the waiting room. And then I think it hit 6 o'clock that time. They called my name. I walked up. I remember seeing a light skinned lady. She was fine as hell. She was like a fine ass CEO. I looked at her, dead in her face. She was like, "Oh, we don't need you. We're done for today." The guy left. I was protected. So you can set intentions before you go to sleep. You can drink tea. You can have fruit. You can play high frequency music. You can pray to God. Pray, yo, God, protect me in my dreams. Protect me on my astral dreams. Like, make sure that I'm aware. Make sure I don't get caught up with different beings and stuff like that. Because the very second that you don't set the intention, and the very small hiccup of like eating something wrong, it could turn the dreams to be weird as hell. I got some stuff. Uh, I got some tough shit I learned with dreams, lucid dreams specifically. Subliminal affirmations work for me. Reprograms the subconscious. Bro, we can only do so much consciously, dog. You gotta understand, we are biological computers. There's stuff about me that I don't even understand. But if I know I play a positive frequency, and if I know I eat some fruit, and if I know I get some sun, somehow, some way, I'll start to understand a lot of the light codes. The matrix is like a whole bunch of numbers and shit like that, and you have to decode everything. Everything has a code. Every word has a meaning. Uh, when you look at body language and you're trying to understand a woman, everything has a meaning. Nothing is done by accident. Everything, even if she does something and it seems like it's a subconscious thing, it's coming from somewhere. Feels like you're decoding DNA in real time. Literally. That's what it feel like though. You get what I'm saying? And the only way you can decode is if you let go. You let go of some of the stuff that's blocking our mind, that's blocking our ability to really decode, like a lot of stuff. If you really want to understand the matrix, if you really want to understand women, which by the way, I don't think we're gonna ever fully 100% understand women. I'm sorry, I think they came from a different planet. Um, Let me see. What's the result of all of this decoding? Where are you going to get to once decoding? You still stuck in your body. Um, you might be still stuck in your body. The thing about it, bro, is like where we don't live forever, bro. People be like, "Oh, we're stuck in our body." Nah, we leave our body every night when we go to sleep. So eventually, when we pass on, when I pass on, when I die, type shit, bro, like yeah, dog, the universe is vast. It's big. There's a lot of places niggas could go. When we talk about the idea of heaven and hell, in my opinion, it's a state of mind. So if there's certain things, just to say, you realize your body is just a vessel, and your soul is so much more and infinitely vast. Shit, Justin nailed it right. Justin said it perfectly. Pessimistic questions lead to pessimistic answers. That's one code for you. Come on, y'all. Y'all take it easy a little bit, bro. Yeah, we can all imagine, but in the matrix, while we are here, you are stuck in your body. Again, you're stuck in your body, bro. I can be. Do you? I don't know if you probably late to the live, but I told you like if you learn different states of meditating, being outside in the sun, you can have out of body experiences. We will always, our soul will always be tethered to the body, if that's what you're trying to say. But I feel like, again, I'm not trying to demean anybody because he probably got this. He probably really mean like, because I like put it like this. I used to think like, damn, bro, what's the use of astral traveling or like whatever the case may be. Like I don't get it. I'm still here. Da da da. Da. I was at a certain frequency. I was literally at a certain frequency, so I couldn't really understand beyond. Like I have not yet decoded certain things, and like now that like I've had more experiences, especially in the lucid dream state, it's like, psh, nigga, okay. Moody to go. Your vids on this journey by far the easiest to tune into, for sure, man. Because the difference between me and everybody else, bro, is that like, and God purposely wanted me to go through this. God was like, nigga, you not about to be famous. Fuck being famous. Put all that shit to the side. All the girls and all that. Fuck that. I need like I want to. God literally told me that like, yo, anybody in any frequency can raise their frequency. You could raise your vibrations. You don't necessarily have to be known by the world. And I really don't care whether or not I'm known by the world or not. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my content is easy to understand. Some people use big words, use different ideologies that like, that average person doesn't have time to research and stuff. You feel me? I'm learning like as I go on and as I'm decoding more of the matrix, I'm learning like, oh, this is what this word means. Oh, this is what they actually trying to say. You feel me? Not everybody is gonna understand everything. So if I can understand it at a simplistic level, then sooner or later everything is just compound interest. It's going to build itself up. The body is the car. The soul is the soul. The body is a car for the soul. That is all. Facts. It's like, what do you do with the information, bro? I can do that shit. I'm 8 years old, can bring my mind anywhere. But I'm saying, G, what is the result? Just a temporary feeling. Like I said, bro, you gotta raise your frequency, dog. Literally, what you're saying right now, bro, is like you're stuck at a certain frequency. You have to break through that shit, bro. You have whatever's like holding you from. Cause I don't understand how like there's people in the chat. Yeah, they understand what I'm saying. There's people that watch my videos. They understand what I'm saying. There's content creators. There's all this, all the confirmation out there. People understand. There's people who are on higher levels than me that do more than me, and I'm just like, damn, bro, I can't. Like, I want to do this. I want to be able to do that, and it's just like, nah, bro. Like sometimes it may not be for you. You might be here for a totally different reason, bro. You probably tune in this live for absolutely no reason. You might know more than me. It's levels, it's frequencies. There's certain people who can, dare I say, can levitate. Can There's certain people who can read minds. It's all these superpowers that exist. There's people who can do this shit for real, and I aspire to do that shit too, if possible. So this is why I decode the matrix. This is why, like, when I get this information, I practice it. You say you was sober for 8 years. You see what I'm saying? Which is good. You get what I'm saying? But what's your diet like? What do you eat? Where do you go? Do you meditate? Do you spend time out in the sun? It's not temporary though. Once the lens goes over your eyes, there's no unseen things for what you thought they were. X-Men, we all got different powers. Moody, do you believe people like X's can sense your journey of retaining, becoming sober, fasting, trying to raise your vibration f- from afar? Like, for example, if she is a couple towns away. Absolutely, bro. I experienced that. See, here's the thing, bro. Women, yeah, men tend to underestimate women, right? Even if they are modern day women or whatever the case may be, sometimes we underestimate them, dog. They are tapped into their intuition. They are a lot more emotional for a reason. They can sense and pick up things that men simply can't unless we are in our higher selves. So they have a way of knowing, trust and believe. So like when an ex pops up in your life, it's like they feel something in their damn gut. This is why they can harvest and have a baby. Obviously, we need to drop the seed into the garden, but I can see it outside looking in. It's complex as hell being a woman and shit. From what I see, yes, I meditate. I literally go into the reverbed riverbed where no one else is daily. I'm as close to the homeless man as I am to the rich man. Balance. Women are naturally spiritual from birth, but after that, it's up to them to stay that way. That's facts. But not just an unstoppable. I was gonna say, you said yes, I meditate. I literally go into the yeah. Again, I feel like low key, bro. Again, I don't know you personally and stuff, and maybe we can have a conversation at some point in time. And again, I don't know all the answers and stuff. I'm not gonna act like I know all the answers, but at the same time, dog, it's like there's something in you that you like. There's something that you don't feel satisfied by, whether it's anything that I talk about, anything that you see on the internet, anything that you've been experiencing for the past 8 years being sober, right? That's something that you need to figure out on yourself. Like I can't tell you, your DNA is different from mine's. Okay, I know for a fact. It's totally different. We is not the same person. Yes, we're all connected because we're all having this human experience. But at the end of the day, it's like you have to figure it out as to how you go about, you know, fulfilling your purpose. Now, if you don't care about none of this, or you feel like, man, this shit don't mean nothing, da da da, I'm just blunt, then live your life like how you want to live. Live your life. I'm not telling you how to live your life. Do you think UFO disclosure is real or fake? I've always thought it sounds fascinating. Man, come on, bro. All these animals and different types of humanoids that exist, or different types of races exist. You like common sense. You feel me? I'm not trying to say that's a bad question. That's actually a good question. It's a great question. But like common sense will tell you like the powers that be been hiding information for years, for eons. We're moving into a state like I didn't know how powerful fruits were. I didn't know how powerful. I didn't know fruits can actually heal the body. A certain fruits can heal the body from cancer and stuff like that. They deliberately didn't tell us that because big pharma, the pharmacy, the doctor's offices and stuff like that, um, they need to make their money. So they come up with these medications and stuff, and they temporarily make you feel good, but they don't heal the problem because they need you to come back. They need you to be a patient. Doctors need to get paid. So why would they tell you, hey, drink some sea moss, eat some fruit, and your cancer will be healed? They don't want to tell you that because they need to get paid. So like I have family members that work in a doctor's office, bro. So anytime I talk about like natural stuff, or I say like, yo, chill out on eating the rice, or slow down on eating some of the meats and stuff, they be like, no, you can have a little bit and everything, and oh, you just take the medication to feel better. So they not gonna listen to me because they're part of big pharma. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, as far as the UFO questions, I believe UFOs exist. I believe extraterrestrials exist for sure. I believe you know, there's people who have been abducted in their sleep by extraterrestrials. So when you talk about the Anunnaki, when you talk about these different beings that exist and stuff, have I personally seen them with my eyes? No. I have never seen, or not knowingly at least, knowingly, I've never seen an extraterrestrial. They've been existing. We aliens. We live in a world within a world. Bro, we live in a world within a world, and guess what? The human form, yes, it's a vehicle, it's a car, but this is also like a mini universe. Like you are a mini universe. The chakra points within the body, bro, like, and you went like let's go even a little, let's take it further. You have cells within the body that know how to eliminate free radicals. You got the white blood cells. You know what I'm saying? You got different types of cells that are more conscious than you as a human. There's different cells within the body, so that's what I'm saying. The more unprocessed food that you eat, and I mean, the more processed foods that you eat, or the more foods that are like heavy and with salts and stuff, it creates free radicals within the body. Your body's gonna become inflamed. This is how like you break out. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have all types of sicknesses. And really, it's not your body. It's not really your body like saying that there's something wrong with you. It's your body defending itself. This is how great God is, bro. Whoever created us, bro, like look up a video of like the human eye, and look up a video where they talk about how like when you zoom all the way into the human eye and like the makeup of a human eye, you're gonna see how detailed and how intricate the human eye is. Dead ass serious. Somebody intelligent created us. Teeth, mouth, two ears, two hands. Come on. This is not no accident. This is why I say we are biological computers. And this is something that like, I knew for a minute, but then again I thought it was like pseudoscience. And this is why like people like, young Pharaoh, when he was dropping his when he was dropping his knowledge on stuff before he got, because I think the powers that be got to his ass. You feel me? He's not the same. But when he was talking about that stuff, this is why people was like, nigga, this nigga crazy, bro. What are you talking about? 67 trillion years of history and stuff. Oh, that don't exist. We only been here 2,000 plus years, blah, blah, blah. Like, come on, bro. I fasted for 3 days and tapped in to some godly energy in me I never knew existed. That's what I'm saying, bro. Sometimes, bro, let's say I don't know the gentleman that was like giving pushback. I don't know if he's still here now, but he basically was saying like, okay, if you decode the matrix, if you have all, then what? What next? As a human being, bro, we is never satisfied. We never satisfied, bro. God can give you the tree of life. God can give you. We live in the age of Aquarius, bro. It's no more. It's no excuse. You know, we live in a. What do you mean exactly? Your my point. What are you trying to say? I am an Aquarius. The flesh has to keep getting fed, trying to transcend that. To be honest, bro, there's actually been and by the way, I'm an Aquarius ascendant. I'm my ascendant sign is Aquarius, so I know Aquarius. Trust, I'm an air sign. God can give you all the pretty women in the room and still won't be satisfied. That's what I'm saying. But there's a theory out there that's saying that like, and I don't know how true this is. I'm not gonna say that this is true, but again, me personally, I like to connect the dots and I listen to my dreams. I connect the dots and I listen to the dreams. That's what I do, right? And I get confirmation through my dreams. But they were saying that like, bro, like even being a human at some point in time, like the human flesh itself is kind of like a prison for the soul. Depends on how you treat it. You feel me? Depends on how you treat it. Gluttony and greed are dark. We have ungrateful. That's why being grateful is a practice the ancients tried to install in us. Greed is natural. God can give you all. Yeah, I already said that. My bad. So that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like this is why we have these conversations. This is why it's important. This is why you still in alive. You feel me? This is why like some people who it's something inside. Like I know you trying to figure this out. I know you want to like but shit, you may not figure everything out today. I at one point in time got so frustrated with this journey that I stopped, and I said, "Fuck that! I'm gonna eat chicken. I'm gonna smoke weed. I'm gonna get bitches. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Da da da. Like you feel me? And again, it just put me in a place where it's like, okay, my energy is not growing. I try to live my life. I try to and I'm not getting nothing from that. So sometimes the journey might be it might be nice, it might be cool, and sometimes it's gonna be irritating, and you be like, dog, why are people still thinking like this? St. James says, "Have you heard the Suicide Boys?" No, I haven't heard of that. That brother was meant to be in this live. No, for sure. I'm just asking, like, is there a goal or somewhere you trying to get after decoding? You're not listening. You not listening, bro. You is not listening. Raising my vibration, raising my frequency, understanding and enjoying and having fun while being in this human form. That's my goal. But you're not listening. And the thing about it, bro, is like that may not be enough for you. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Maybe you want more than that. I hope you find that. Some people just don't get it. You feel me? It's almost like I'm talking to a brick wall at this point. It's not a definite answer. LOL. Bro, IDK, why you feel like I'm attacking you? Cause you're not listening. You're not listening. I keep it's like I'm not gonna keep repeating myself for somebody who don't want to listen, bro. Just being real. I said this 30 times. Raising your frequency, raising your vibration. So imagine waking up to a 1 year long streak, looking at the sun and going, ah, yes, but it's hard, bro. I can't do it. This is healthy enlightenment clarity. Not for sure, bro. And that's why I said some people, for all I know, this dude could be an agent, bro. G shit. This could be one of you know what I'm saying? And again, I'm not gonna try to attack somebody like that because I honestly don't think that you're attacking me, but I do feel like you're not listening. I honestly, he's literally the only person in the chat that's like, well, after that, then what's next? Moody don't mind the bot in the chat. I'm giving him a chance. Look, I'm a fair person. I'm a fair person, and I could quickly block somebody. I can quickly kick y'all out of my chat. You feel me? But agents need acknowledgement. Acknowledged needs to be acknowledged too. He just looking for clarity. Now I get that. You know what I'm saying? If the UFO stuff is real, is the reptilian stuff real? I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Like shit. They say that some humans have part reptilian brains. There's humans who have extraterrestrial DNA. And that's a different conversation for a different day. Moody was good with you though, bro. I feel like your vids have changed. Um, so basically, like, what's good with me? Basically, shit. Like I said, I'm chilling, bro. I'm vibing. Usually, I'll be outside right now, working out, getting some sun. Let me see. All right, cool. Let's just check, making sure this works. All right, bet. I'm actually about to go ahead and get my workout in, and after that, probably I might go hooping, bro. Dragon Energy, Reptilian. Nah, if you did ask, look at some people like really close, you can see like reptile. Nah, for real. I wonder if it's just me. All right, bro. You have a good day, bro. You have a wonderful day. Hold on, let me see. Go ahead, go ahead. Put that boy in timeout. Nah, we ain't gonna put him in timeout. I hope you do find clarity though. I'm not gonna lie. I hope you do find clarity, bro. But I have no more energy to give to you. My bad, y'all. Just had a, and that's what I'm saying, bro. This is why I don't like to like block people, bro. Like I really don't. But it is what it is. Sorry. Mm, mm. There's said to be different species beyond the galactic walls. I'm ready to get back hooping. Hooping is great exercise for real. See, now I feel bad. I feel this is what I'm saying, bro. Like I feel bad. I had to pretty much have him exit my live and shit. You feel me? Like I wasn't trying to do that, bro. I really wasn't. I try my best to give people a chance. Actually, let me do that. I give people a chance to express themselves. You said I shouldn't feel bad. You're right, but I guess that's just like how God made me to be. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you may not have somebody. I'm saying, bro, like I'm not trying to beef with nobody, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bug. The energy wasn't right. Let bro be on his way. 4 month streak. Shout out to you. It be like that. All I'm saying, bro, like bro says, let's hear a joke. The only joke right now, right in the chat is you right now, blood. I am gonna hold you. That's the only joke right now. But on a lighter note though, you know what I'm saying? This is good training for me, dog. At the same time. Um I like me personally, I'm always a competitive I have a competitive spirit. You feel me? Like I have a competitive spirit. Oh, and by the way too, when I go live too, more often, I'm gonna have moderators. So the more consistent people show up and stuff, you become a moderator. If you see something in the chat, you know what I'm saying? I'll let y'all deal with that. You know what I'm saying? But again, I ain't trying to beef with nobody. I do like I do have self respect for myself, but at the same time, it's like you know, I can tell when somebody is depressed, somebody is not getting enough attention, somebody is like, you get what I'm saying? I've been there before. Have I been a troll in the comment section before? Never. I don't have time. I'm not built that way. I'm not built to be like that. You'll reflect on this live later and you'll have learned something. Not for sure. Shout out to buddy on a 4 month streak, by the way. Mr. Chosen. Malcolm Chosen. Shout out to you. So yeah, I'll probably go hoop. I'm a natural because I'm not that tall. I'm 6'1". So like yeah, I couldn't make it to the NBA because I'm short as hell, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't have the right tools to make it to the NBA. But shit, I had slow ass feet in high school. I played JV and varsity, but my feet was slow as hell, bro. That was the main thing. They always used to be like, "Damn, Alice slow. What the hell? Like you can't grab a rebound." They was getting on me my first 2 years of playing basketball. My senior year, I went crazy. That's when I got the 8 pack. That's when my speed got good, and that's another thing too, bro. It's like when the world tells you no, and you really want to do something, you believe something, it's like it's not gonna like nothing too malicious or anything. Like if you have a goal, I say go for it, bro. I was doing 1,000 push-ups and 1,000 crunches every day for like a whole year before I went to school. Like I was committed. So this is why like I like to still go run. This is why I still like to be active because I know like the more fit you are is the more confidence you have. The more oxygen is gonna go to your brain. The more like your thoughts are gonna be clearer. So when your thoughts is clear, like it just seems as though like you making more money, uh, you can talk to people easily. You can handle yourself. You can handle yourself through like a tense situation. So it's like this is why I like to work out. To get my abs back, I'm gonna incorporate jump roping this time. Hayden says, any other suggestions to add to SR on and off fasting, staying sober, staying active, like hooping in the sun? See, I don't know what's the age range of like my chat, but nigga, when I was like 12, 13, 14 years old, all I did mid afternoon when the sun was at its highest point, it was hot as hell. You see me out there shooting jump shots. You see me out there shooting but the Z said jump rope is elite for sure, for sure. Um, But yeah, playing running in the sun and stuff, that's dope. I love it. I love playing basketball when it's hot as fuck. I used to every so I went to this church, Grace United Community Church, home of the church where everybody's somebody. I was raised in that church, right? And like we had like a brotherhood. Uh, Malcolm said, "Can you dunk?" I used to. Can't dunk no more. It depends. Maybe if I put in a lot of work, I can start dunking again. But every Saturday we would go hoop, and it would be hot as hell. But it was a good little brotherhood, because you had different people from the community come and watch us play, and that was like some of the best basketball I ever played in my life, dog. Because people was competitive, people knew your moves, so everybody knows that I'm a shooter. Everybody knows that I can shoot the shit out the ball. So people was doubling me. I had to learn how to move the ball. I had to learn how to like use my teammates. I had to play defense. I had to get back on defense. Um, but I like playing with a group of people that knows how I play. Anytime I play with somebody that don't know how I play, you know what they do? They sag off. They think I can't shoot, and then I go ballistic. I be like, nigga, what the fuck? You think I can't shoot? What? I look like a bum or some shit? Like, come on, man, get out of here. Said, Moody, my boy, bro. What you know about something shooting at 4 a.m. early morning? Yeah, man. I basketball, bro. Like I can play basketball any time of the day. I used to go to 24-hour fitness gym at 3 o'clock in the morning and start hooping. Somebody said they 22, got 22-year-old, 25. So y'all ain't even hit y'all prime yet. That's crazy. Y'all ain't even hit y'all prime yet, bro. Y'all ain't even hit y'all prime yet. I mean, you probably are in the prime. I'm not trying to downplay y'all. Anybody that's like in their early 20s, but my boy, y'all ain't hit y'all prime yet. Best believe, bro, it's better days ahead. Especially if you in your 20s right now, and the fact that y'all having a conversation with me about this stuff, like when I was 22 or when I was 25 and stuff, bro, like information wasn't out there like that. Um, and I basically got hip to the spiritual world and the matrix and stuff like after the age of 23, 24. He said I only have that with my classmates. We used to play ball every day. 22. Somebody asked me a question. I think somebody said what I what I think about subliminals on YouTube. I don't know what you mean. Subliminals seem to work for me. Oh, you talk about like the subliminal. I I use it at one point in time. The subliminal audios, like when it's like you hear noise and then it's just like a whole bunch of like affirmations playing in the back. I think it works. I haven't used that used those in a minute. Uh, Somebody asked if I plan to pass my 100-day streak. Um, you probably a little bit new to the channel, bro. The longest streak that I ever had was 129 days. 129 days. So we gonna see. It depends. Somebody said, "Come to Saint Martin, you gonna like people and the weed, bro, and the beach." I'm not new. It's St. James, bro. You forgot me. You know what it is? It's not that I forgot. It's just that I don't be going live, and it be so many people that be on this bitch. So, but my apologies though. And that's the thing, dog. Sometimes people be like, "Oh, bro, it's not manly to apologize." Like nigga, so what? You feel me? Why only 109? Why only 129 days couldn't pass on a baddie or Just got overbearing. That's the thing about it, bro. It's like anytime I'm on a high streak, bro, it's always a female that wants to that wants to be in a relationship, and then after a while of I'm making them wait, that's when they can't take it no more. That's when the shirt goes to getting ripped off, and then that's when things happen naturally. Again, we are men at the end of the day. So, did I feel bad? Nah, I didn't feel bad. I mean, I was a little bit disappointed, but I didn't feel bad. It was just like, okay, next challenge, start over. It's a brand new day. But yeah, nah. Usually, it's more you'll be more like tested and stuff. Like you'll see is like, listen, dog, to everybody in the chat. And again, if you was here before and I don't remember you, that's me. That's all me. Cause I actually have to go live more often. You feel me? I have to go live. But yeah, dog. It's crazy, dog. When you gain a lot of momentum and there's so many opportunities get open to you when you start going to different places, going to the beaches, going out and stuff like that. Like the Matrix is they ain't gonna act like they'll act like they ain't ever seen a nigga like you before. You know what I'm saying? And it be some nymphos out there for real. That's just waiting, you know? So you just gotta be careful. Ain't nothing wrong with having fun. There's nothing wrong with having fun. But if you lose yourself in like the chase and all of that, that's when it becomes a thing. 27 likes on the screen. Facts, women can smell the energy. Let's say you gotta refresh. But yeah, bro. I appreciate the dialogue today, but I'm at the end of live pretty soon, dog, because I gotta take advantage of the sun still being up, get some workouts in, do some jump roping. Does it look like it's gonna rain? It might rain a little bit. We'll see. But yeah, man. So again, the overall goal is to go live 3 times a week for the members only. And then I'm gonna try to go at least 1 time a week for general population. Uh, Michael said you still got the cat. Nah, the cat is not in Florida, bro. OJ, y'all talking about OJ? I remember OJ. She was a dope individual. She was funny as hell. She actually was kind of like the neighborhood whore too, Loki. I ain't gonna hold you. She was going to different houses and stuff and playing the role of like, oh, save me. I'm so beautiful, right? I'm a bad bitch. You can't knock something, dog. You can't knock that, you know. I'm gonna keep dropping them vids, keep going live to folk. I fought with this first time being on your live. Now, I appreciate it. I'm about to move too. Somebody said, "Damn, why you bring the cat?" Um, it was a situational thing, bro. It was a situational thing. And is the chosen one? You are referring to pheromones. Yes, women can smell that. First time being this present in the live. Nah, for sure, bro. I appreciate y'all, dog. Appreciate y'all a lot. The members only, like I said, we gonna chop it up some more. It's now available. You can go ahead and check it out. Um, Also, the Patreon, you can check that out too, and then just be on the lookout for new videos to drop. But other than that, bro, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all, like, challenging me, Mr. St. James, trying to, take over the live and stuff. And it's just like, again, I like a challenge, but I try my best not to, I don't like to block people, bro. Unless you saying some wild stuff and you just like out here just wilding, then yeah, you gotta go. Appreciate the preaching. Have a good hoop session. I'm out. All right, y'all. Y'all stay locked in, man. And remember, it's nothing wrong with having fun. Just have organized fun, okay? Just have organized. If you one of them people that can just go 30 days and do your thing, then it is what it is. But if you can go 100 days, 129 days, I'm gonna try to see if I can pass 129 days. You feel me? So we're gonna see. But I'm gonna definitely see you guys on the next live, man. Peace.